Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss a topic named as linear equation in one variable. Dear student, this topic related to standard 8 and today we are going to discuss about this topic, that what is the meaning of linear equation in one variable and how we can find the solution of a linear equation which is in one variable. Let's come students. Students, firstly you have to know the knowledge of the title of our chapter. The chapter and the title of this chapter is the linear equation in one variable. Students, observe carefully, there are some words. The first word is linear. What is the meaning of linear? The meaning of the word linear, we can say degree 1. The meaning of the word linear is degree 1. Now what is the meaning of degree? Highest power of the variable. Highest power of the variable. Students, here I am using the word variable. Just after 1 minute I will explain to you the meaning of this word also. Firstly, you have to know what is the meaning of linear, means degree 1. What is the meaning of degree? Highest. Highest means subsequent. Highest power of the variable. Means in a linear equation, which variable is contained, the degree, it means highest power of that variable must be 1. That is required. The second word is equation. Equation, this word comes from the word sign of equality. Means in linear equation we have required the sign of equality, you know, as a symbol as. And the next word is one. One means, you know very well, single, and the next word is variable. Now before discussing the broad concepts of this topic, firstly we are going to discuss, there are two main words that are necessary to understood this topic. The first word is constant. Dear student, in mathematics there are two types of the quantity. The first is constant. Constant, it means a quantity in the mathematics which we used, and the value of that particular quantity is always fixed. There is no change in the value of that particular quantity. That is known as a constant. There are many examples. In examples I have mentioned here all the numericals like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, etc. These all the numericals are the examples of constant. Now the second word is variable. Now what is the meaning of variable? Students, this is a second quantity which we use in the mathematics, known as a variable. Now what is the meaning of variable? Variable is a quantity in mathematics which is always changeable. It means its value not always fixed. Its value in the flexible mode. It means its value always changeable. There are many examples we can see. The example of variable are here. All the alphabets like A, B, C, etc. All the alphabets are the examples of variables, because these variables have no fixed value. So that's why all the alphabets known as a variable. Now students, I hope you have understood the meaning of the word variable. Variable means a changeable quantity in the mathematics. It means all the alphabets, you can say that, because these alphabets we use in maths, but these alphabets not have a fixed value or not have a fixed value. That's why these alphabets known as a variable. And when we talk about the complete meaning of the linear equation in one variable, there are some separated words. I hope you have cleared all the basic things about these words, like what is the meaning of linear. Degree 1, it means highest power of the variable. Equation means we have required the sign of equality in the statement. And one variable, it means in this equation we studied about only single variable. Now students, if we talk about the solution, what is the meaning of the solution of a linear equation? In which variable? Suppose we talk about this equation. Now see it carefully. 15 is a constant, 7 is a constant, and x is a variable here. And this is a combination. And this combination designed by the fundamental operation plus. It means the combination of constant and variable as well as sign of equality. That form known as an equation. Now, in which variable we have given the linear equation, after solving that equation, which value of that variable satisfied the given equation, that particular value known as the solution of that linear equation. Now, question is that how we can find the solution of a linear equation. Students, for this purpose, it means to solve the linear equation and to find out the solution of the linear equation, we always use the transposition method. Now, how transposition method implemented here? To understand this concept, we are going to demonstrate here and we are going to study some examples earlier. Now, see the first example of the linear equation. Why it is linear? Because its degree, it means highest power, looks as a 1. There is no other power like 2. It is not linear. Now it is not a linear equation. So that's why firstly you must have here the knowledge about the identification of the linear equation. Now we are going to find the solution. Means whenever you go through to find the solution of a linear equation, it means you have to find the value of that particular variable in which you have given the linear equation. For this purpose, we always use the transposition method. Now let's start and see carefully how we are able to find the solution of these linear equations. Now students, we are going to start to solve it. X plus 7 is equal to 15. Now when we solve it, you know very well, according to the transposition method, when you transfer this 7 from left to right, its symbol will be changed. Here on left hand side 7 have positive symbol. When you transfer this 7 on right hand side, then sign will convert into negative. Now after calculation, 15 minus 7, we got 8. X is equal to 8 is a solution of this particular equation. Why x is equal to 8 is solution? Because when you use x is equal to 8 in this linear equation, it satisfied it. Satisfied means this particular value makes its left hand side equal to right hand side. Students, let's see its verification. For verification, what we have to do? For verification part, put x is equal to 8, which solution we got, in which we have to test it. X plus 7 is equal to 15. Now just see what will happen. X plus 7 is equal to 15. The value of x is here 8. We have to put up x is equal to 8. Put up here 8 plus 7 equal to 15. 8 plus 7, 15 is equal to 15. Left hand side equal to right hand side. It means our answer is correct. X is equal to 8 is a solution of this particular linear equation. Now students, we are going to study one more example here that I have mentioned already. Example number 2. We have a linear equation y minus 2 is equal to minus 10. Now in the first problem you have seen there is a positive sign, but now there is a negative sign. Now how we can solve it? Same transposition method we can use here. Minus 10, you have to transfer this negative 2 on right hand side. It will have positive sign when you transfer minus 2 from left to right. Now what is the calculation overall here? Minus 10 plus 2, you will get minus 8. Student, y is equal to minus 8 is a solution of this particular equation. Student, I am using here the different strategy. The first question related to the positive symbol. In the second example, we are studying about the strategy of the negative symbol. And in the next example, we shall study about the strategy of the multiplication symbol, about the combination of constant and variable. Now we shall go through example number 3, how we can find the solution of a linear equation in case of multiplication. It means the third strategy. 7 into y is equal to minus 14. As you know, according to the transposition method, when any number which is in the form of multiply and you want to transfer from left to right, always go in the form of a division. It means we can say that y is equal to minus 14 upon 7. Now cancellation, do the cancellation. 7 1 is 7, 7 to the 14. The value y is minus 2. Students, y is equal to minus 2 is the solution of this particular linear equation. Now students, we are going to study the next skill in which you have given the variable on both sides of the linear equation. Let's see one example. Suppose we have given a question, x plus 2 is equal to twice of x plus 1. Now student, this question is different comparative to the other examples which we have already studied here. Now look it carefully. We have given the variable on the both side of this equation, because sign of equality is here, left hand side and right hand side. Both sides have the variable. Dear student, in this type of problems, you have to use the strategy of combining the similar terms. What is the meaning of combining of the similar terms? It means you have to collect the numerical to one side and the variables which are like. It means if the variable is x is here, then you have to collect the terms having x on one side and numerical on one side by using the same transposition method. Look at see how we can do this this work. See now, student, this 2 and this 1, these are the numericals, and these are x and twice of x in the form of variables. Now what work we are going to do here? You have to collect the variable on one side and numerical on one side, and on which side you want to transfer numerical or variable, that's depend on you. Suppose if you want to transfer variable and you want to combine the variable on left hand side, then you have to transfer the numerical on right hand side and vice versa. Now we are going to sort out it. See now, suppose I want to adjust and I want to combine the variable on left hand side. So x is already on left hand side. We have to transfer this 2x from right to left, and this have here the negative sign, because here twice of x with the positive symbols. Now equality sign, 1 is already on right hand side, you have to transfer numerical 2 which have the positive symbol on right hand side from left hand side. It means when you transfer positive 2 from left to right, it will take the negative symbol. Now do the calculation. The coefficient of x here is 1, that is understood, because 1 into x is here, that is understood concept. Now we can do the calculation. It means here positive 1 and minus 2 plus 1 minus 2 minus 1 x, we can say that. Now plus 1 minus 2, calculation is minus 1, cancel minus with minus. Now what is the solution? It means now you have to use again the transposition method. On right hand side 1 is left, and here 1 in the form of multiplication with x. When you transfer this one on right hand side, it go in the division form. Now what is the final calculation? X is equal to 1. This is the solution of this particular linear equation. Dear students, I hope you have cleared this concept, that what is the meaning of linear equation one variable and what are the meanings of the specific words contained in this topic, and the main concept is here, what is the solution of a linear equation, and the next concept of how we can find the solution of a linear equation. It means what is the processing to find the solution of a linear equation, or indirectly we can say that how we can sort out the linear equation which is in one variable. I hope you have cleared this concept. Thanks. Have a nice day.